Hey guys, it's Finian, and today we're going to be going over a guide on how to race on Lavawell. This is one of the most popular races. I've been getting this request a lot, and I thought I would make a video about it, considering I've done this race a lot. This will apply to both controller and M&K. I'll be giving different tips for both of those inputs, so if you're on one or the other, don't feel like this video is not for you.
Oh god.
Showdown is sick though, bro. I like it works if you have like a fair teams, but I mean.
Appreciate it, Teener.
Tinor?
He's watching me. Maybe
Oh,
for a split
Tinor,
second.
did you see what I put in the in our group chat for the stuff, Tinor?
Yeah, how you
Kinda
forsaken
sucks.
us?
So the first thing you want to do, right? Make sure your FPS is at decent 130 because the higher the FPS is, not necessarily you want it too high, but a 130 is a good place because if it's too low, you're gonna have trouble with the tripling more than you would if it's just at this point. 130 is a really good spot. Also, make sure that it's not stuttering too much. You know, currently mine is going up by and down by one. If it's going down and up by more than that, then you have a problem. So just make sure that's set. So this you start off on the race on this little ramp thing. What you want to do is you want to run up. When you hit this right there, you want to do a little jump around it, and you would still be able to grab this disco ball. So like this. You want to jump over this. Don't go around it, because if you go around it, you're actually wasting more time. So if you jump over this, you can grab the disco ball and already be here. So you're saving seconds going around this side. Once you get here, you want to run here. Now the first thing you want to do when you grab this disco ball is you want to shoot a portal down there. I always shoot the yellow portal. It's just because my mind has set that's what I need to do. You want to shoot a yellow portal down here, and immediately you want to shoot a purple portal right there. You don't want to do, what you don't want to do is you don't want to shoot one there and do this. That's not what you want to do, because that's going to take more time. You want to shoot a portal here like that. And I know it's going to be hard on controller because of how different it is. So worst comes to worst, you can always shoot it like here, but you don't want to be shooting it really close. And the reason why is because if I do this and shoot it like this, it takes more time because sometimes you have to, it gives a second for you to like run into the wall and then go out, and it can be harder to triple. So what you want to do is you want to start off by shooting that and shooting this. Now you go through this. The first thing you want to do is shoot the opposite portal. Purple. If you shot an orange down below, you want to shoot a purple. If you shot the purple down below, you want to shoot an orange there. Go over here. Shoot opposite portal. Opposite portal. And that's the first triple. Now this part is a little bit more difficult. You want to shoot portal right in this little, where my cursor is right. You always want to aim right for there. Oops. Wrong one. You always want to aim right for there. Actually, hold on. There's orange, yellow. Now this will mean that when you come out of this triple, you have a nice lining on this right here. So see, from there to here, this is important because if you mess this up and you shoot it like up there, you come out of this, you will not have a view on this. You need to have a view on this if you want to triple portal onto that. So you got to make sure that that's low so you have a better view of this. So when you have that, you got a triple portal up there, and then you want to jump down onto this, and you're going to walk forward. You want to sprint. So this part is actually really important. So normally what people do is they usually go over here, and then they here, I'll be able to get back up here. So they usually just, this is what I see a lot of people do. Go like this, and they fall down. You don't want to do that. That's going to take more time. What you want to do, you come out of this triple, you want to go right here. When you reach like around this spot, you want to jump and fall. This will start your momentum earlier, which means that you get you hit the ground faster than you would if you were just falling down. So let's simulate that. You jump out of this triple like this and jump down. You want to pre-turn your cursor this way because when you fall down, ideally you want to be shooting for this spot right here. You want to make sure that this is as close to the side as humanly possible. You want to have that advantage because the next portal you're going to do after that requires that level of spacing. So ideally, when you get good at it, you should be able to just jump down and shoot a portal. Like, it's going to be something you miss a lot, but if you are in a good run, because there's going to be disc ball here, you want to shoot a portal as you're falling so that you don't have to hit the ground and then shoot it. But you also want to make sure, because the disco ball is here, right? So if you fall down angling this way, you're not going to get it, which means you're going to have to restart the run. So you want to make sure you get that. So you fall out of this, falling down, right there. It's going to be not perfect if you're falling, obviously, because it's hard. So let's go. You go through this, right? Remember, this is a orange or yellow, so this has got to be a purple. You want to shoot as close to here as, like, close to this little line here, purple. Because what's going to happen now is when you go through this, this is going to be really difficult. You'll have to back up a little bit. So like this, if you're just standing out of the portal, you'll actually able to back up an inch, in order to stay in the triple and also have an angle on this pixel portal right here. It's super hard to see. Right here. I want to aim for right there. It's kind of difficult to hit. There we go. So right now I'm still in the triple, but this is a pixel portal that's going to be very difficult to hit. Because what's going to happen is if we go back here, you triple into this and you go out and shoot this, it's going to take a lot more time to go out and not. You can actually, if you want to have a good race on this, you want to just be able to go in, portal, like that. That's what you want to do. In this triple, so there's two big triples. The first one on that side and then this one. So you get here, shoot a portal there, and then you want to shoot one up here. That's the three triple. These two are going to be the biggest ones regarding time saving. So you want to hit there, hit here, and then hit there. So just again for people that are having a hard time, shoot. Let's just put that there for posterity. You get here, you come out of this triple, boom, boom. Well, let's do that a little bit faster. It was a little there. That's what you want to do for that. So once you get over here, normally you want to have check your time. Currently mine's crazy long because I've been going over this tutorial, but there's certain checkpoints where you want to check your time. This is super important. Do not look at your time the whole time. Like the whole time you're doing the race, if you're looking at the time, you're not paying attention, you'll be able to make more mistakes. It's not a good idea. Make sure you're only looking at the clock at certain instances in order to tell if the run is good or not. If it's bad, you can restart it. But if you're looking at the time, it's gonna mess you up. You don't want to have that mindset. So there's 2 points where you really want to be checking your time. There's a couple. Right here, when you come out of the portal, you want to be checking your time. And over here, when you're falling out of this, because you don't have control for the 2 seconds you're falling, should be able to look at the clock. The appropriate times that you want to be hitting, as you're falling, the lowest time that you can possibly get as you're falling is around 8 seconds. And then it goes 8, 9, 10. And that's like the spectrum of what you want to be hitting as you're falling out. Obviously, the shorter time is better, but when you're falling out, that time will dictate your final time. If you're coming out on this side, when you're checking your time here, ideally you want to be seeing at the lowest 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 are the spectrum. 19 is really, really like not great. But I mean, if you have a 19, don't worry about it. You just got to practice. But that's the spectrum of what you should be getting. I usually get 15s. 15s and 14s are the best for this specific instance right here. If you want to, I'm going to link my, or I'll play my race in this video so you can see what exactly it looks like after, I'll probably play it before this, so you've probably already seen it, but, or after it. I'll figure out after I make this video. But so you come out of this portal, you walk forward, right? The first thing you want to do, so if you've done this race, you know what you want to do. You want to hit that right there and this right here. People do this. They'll come out of this, they'll shoot here, and then they'll like do a wide turn. So they're like, and then that. You don't want to do that. That's not what you want to do. You want to save time. You want to go out and immediately you want to go like, you want to take a sharp turn right at this section. Don't go like this. You shoot a portal, go like this. As close to this wall as possible without hitching, because that's going to save you a lot of time. Not a lot of time, but enough. So you go out like this. Also, make sure, don't keep your portal up here. Not only will you miss this ball, but also when you use the momentum off there, you won't be able to get it. Ideally, you can have your portal down here. So you come out of this. When you do this, you want to be jumping down into here. There's going to be a disco ball there. You're going to fall down and get it. If this is placed too far to the left, oops. If this is placed too far over here, you won't get it. You want to get into that area right there. So this has to be centered, which is where the disco ball is. So if you like place it here and then do one of these where you get it, it won't work. You have to have it centered where the disco ball is. Hopefully this is centered. There. Just assume that's centered. So what you want to do is you want to run forward, jump, look down, and then don't mess it up like I just did. Ignore that part. Completely messed it up. When you're on, you'll see a little marker there. You should be able to see it on the bottom. Right now it's purple. Whatever marker that is, you want to shoot the opposite portal. So because it's purple right now, you want to shoot an orange one down here. So that was actually. That was really bad. Let me redo that. You don't want to, you want to have, ideally you want momentum. The momentum on this final part will dictate actually a lot, probably the most. This last part from here to the end over there is the longest part of the race. So you want to make sure the momentum is really good on this. So ideally you want to fall down here. Like there's one. You want to get these and you want to tap the jetpack for each ball that you hit. Don't tap it too much and don't tap it too less. Some commonly asked questions for controller. First thing I see people do, more sense does not equal faster race. Get that into your heads. Like a better sense will not give you a better race. If I increase my sense, it's not going to make me better. What you want to be doing, and this is especially aimed towards controller, because I know right now I'm flicking pretty fast and you're not going to be able to do that on controller. So like this will not be a realistic like what a controller will be doing. So that's something that the higher sense you have, it could actually make it harder to hit those angles. So if you have a sense, make sure it's higher. Like you want your sense enough where you can turn, but don't make it too high. That won't help you. For controller, acceleration is really good for this. If you have a low sense, if you turn up your acceleration, that'll allow you to 360 better. Actually, let me turn on my controller now. I can show you what a good one is. I'm turning on my controller. Currently, my controller sense is 5.2 with 5 Excel. This is my things. I have really crappy dead zones on this controller, so I haven't made controller in a minute, so just, give me a break. But, just so show you it can be done in controller. Turning is slower, but you know how to hit your portals, it's still effective. So that is the guide to racing on Lavawell. If you study this, it's going to take a while to get it. It took me over like hundreds of, like 1,000 races a day for Lavawell to get a decent time. Currently my highest time is 28.09. It's not amazing, but if you keep practicing and you get good, you'll be able to get a good time on this. So thank you for watching, and make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.